All right, welcome back. It's time for another episode of The Fisher Online. And we are here at Russia. I thought we'd start here, and then I haven't been to Ukraine yet, so maybe we'll go do a little bit of fishing at Ukraine. We'll see how this goes. I want to show you a spot that you may already know about if you've played The Fisher Online before. I remember it from back the first time I played through this game, and it's a spot that I fished a lot at. And we'll actually go there by boat, but you can also walk there on land. So we're here where you start at the camp, and the spot is going to be right here in this corner. So we're going to go fish there, and we'll kind of show you some of the different fish you can catch there. I don't think we need anything here from town. Let me see if I can remember where the boat is. I think the path is right over here, right? Not that one. I think I must have... Wait, is that it up there? No, I think it's back here. Sorry. I sort of remember this map. Yeah, so we need to finish our daily. I actually was fishing at a spot closer to camp, which was also really good. Okay, I'm totally confused now. I think it's actually off in this direction. Let's try this again. So our first exercise will be finding the boat. There's like a pretty significant path that leads down to a little dock, and then there's a boat there. And I think it's back over this way. I guess we'll find out. It's not that, is it? Maybe over here? Yeah, here it is. Alright, so let's go. What time is it? 1854. So this will be interesting. We can start off fishing for sterlet. I want to show you fishing for sterlet down here. And then maybe we will transition to bream. You can also catch some pretty decent bream down here. And silver bream in the same spot. You're fishing for with the sterlet, we're fishing with mollusks. So there's a place where you can catch the mollusks and turn them into bait. And you also catch leeches down here, which can be a useful bait as well. So there's just a lot. By the way, notice we just turned left there. Don't keep going straight into this area, at least for this spot. It's down this way. I think back in the day, possibly I started fishing here with like 12 kilo rod and reel, friction rod reel. And it was nice to have the boat handy in case you needed to sort of chase a really, really nice sterlet down. But with these 18 kilo rod and reels, at least so far, I haven't hooked into any sterlet that I felt like I needed to get in the boat. I think you're fine. So you really could walk down here if that's the case, if you have... And at this point, I've got two setups with the 18 kilo, and then we're using that little picker rod as our third. We haven't gotten another 18 kilo, and I don't think I will. I think I'll just use these two and then save up for the next setup, which I think is sold at Ukraine. So again, if we do make it to Ukraine on this video, then we'll take a look at that in the shop, because I think that's where you get into the next upgrade. All right. This is where we're going to be fishing from, right here. So let's check out our lines here. I still haven't bought a second basket. Hopefully I'll remember to do that before we leave. And we'll just go lucky fishing, size 2 hooks, except we want to go mollusk pieces. And this is where we are on the map, and we're just going to be casting right out here. I don't even think we need to do full cast. I think we can just go like maybe slightly over half. Yeah, that went plenty far. Yeah. We want to basically do the same thing with this one. Size 2, preferably carp hook with mollusk pieces. We're already getting a bite. That one was not as far and it didn't go all the way to 5 meter. So that might affect its bite rate. All right, so we already have size 0 hook, but on this one we want to put fish pieces. The first thing I want to do is show you this little spot off to the left. Really anywhere over here kind of close to the shore, maybe even right in front of you would work too. But with fish pieces, that's how we're going to catch the bait that we're using to fish for these sterlet. Now, off catch with mollusk, I think the only thing you'll see is probably bream for the most part. I don't remember any other off catch. When we see the shadow of the fish, we'll be able to tell if it feels like it's a bream. It's coming in so fast, or is it just a really tiny sterlet, really small sterlet? But these are really nice money and XP fish. So, I mean, unless something's changed, I know back in the day it was worth farming these. Yeah, I think this middle rod, I mean, I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but I have a feeling I didn't quite send that out far enough. And it's because I haven't purchased that upgraded basket, and so it's still using that little cheap one that's only like 10 grams or whatever. So I just don't get much casting distance. Now again, with this size, it'd actually be better if this was a bream, not a sterlet, but we'll see. Alright, this appears to be a bream, which this will be a good bream. Yep, 1.8 bream. We will take that. We'll cast it a little farther this time. Should still be in that, yep, 5 meter plus depth. We'll give that middle rod a little more time, and then we'll maybe throw it farther, or go ahead and switch over to bream bait, see if we can focus the bream a little bit. I don't know why we haven't had a bite yet on the, oh, that's not the right thing. On the picker rod, we've got size 0 hook, fish pieces. Usually you catch mollusks and leech pretty consistently. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get something pretty quick. But I'd like to sit here till we finish the daily quest before moving on to exploring Ukraine a little bit. I'm going to try to, keep going with videos, and I'll try to rotate between maps. I mean, that's one of the nice things about this game, is because of the quest system, it always feels worthwhile to go back to other maps to at least do the daily quest and sometimes some of the income quests. I'm not going to do grass pikes. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. This should be one of those like hopefully 4 kilo sterlet, something like that, so you can see a real sterlet. Yeah, you can see the shadow of it out there. We've got it up towards the surface right now. So this reel doesn't have much power, but it's got plenty of strength in the friction brake. So these sterlet aren't really going to pull line, but it's also going to be pretty slow pulling them in. But it's fine because they're totally worth it. I think this will be a little 4 kilo guy. There he is. 5 kilo. 5.4 kilo. Very nice sterlet. That's what, 60 plus silver just for that one fish. And that certainly helps towards our daily quest. Finally, we're getting a bite on that one. I think I'm going to put this one out one more time for sterlet. It's still early enough. It's probably worth still going for these guys. And the sterlet might bite through the night too. I just was going to switch to bream just to kind of look at something a little different, show you all the fish you can catch in this spot pretty consistently. Yeah, it's a very small one, isn't it? All right, let's go ahead and move this one over. So I have this bream attractant I wanted to try. So because it's bream attractant, we're going to do peas, but we're going to keep the size 2 hook on. But I think I'll switch to a regular hook, not a carp hook. And go peas. And we're going to not full cast. I didn't quite hit full cast. We're going to cast as far as we can there. Next time I'll try to full cast it because we're not getting as far without the right thing there. All right, so there's a leech. One of the 2 things you'll catch here with size 0 hook and the fish pieces. Put that right back out there. Hopefully we can get a mollusk next time. So if you go to cutting table, you can create leech bait. We also have that little sterlet that's not going to be worth anything. So we could turn that into fish pieces. And we need about, what, 10, 11 more grams. Sorry, kilos. 11 more kilos for the daily quest. I'm going to try to get a mollusk, hopefully, using the fish pieces set up. And then I'm going to switch it to still size 0 hook, but I'm going to switch it to cheese and see if we can't catch some silver bream. We have this supply quest that actually gives us mollusk pieces. So for 4 silver bream, we should be able to get 6 sterlet. Okay, hopefully this will be a nice bream. We've got the bream attractant on. Size 2 hook, and we're using peas, which is definitely the bait of choice for the larger bream, I think. At least to my knowledge. Yeah, it looks like a decent bream there, doesn't it? Maybe even 2 kilo. Oh, 3.5 kilo. Very cool. Alright, let's get this thing way out there. I say way out there, as way out there as that one can go. And that made it to 4 meters, so I can't reach with that weight. I cannot reach all the way. There's a mollusk. Alright, so now I've shown you catching mollusk here. You can pretty much do that all day. So you're not going to run out of bait. I guess if you're catching sterlet really quick, you could switch to 2 rods going for mollusks for a while. But it's pretty good little setup there. Alright, now we're going to go to cheese cubes. And again, we kind of want to get out there towards the 5 meter part of the hole. Although I think you can catch these silver bream like all the way up close to the shore too, probably. But let's see if we can get some silver bream here as well. You can see our net already getting full. Hopefully we have room for 7 more grams or kilos to finish off the cutting table. We'll do mollusk pieces, create all. I think that is our silver bream rod, isn't it? Yep. Alright, let's see if this is a silver bream. If we get a really fat silver bream, we probably take it without quest, but most silver bream like this size, we definitely want to take for quest. Let's cast a little farther. So when we finish this daily, we'll be up to 1,400 silver, thereabouts. No, 1,500 just about, right? So we're getting there. I think we only need, I don't remember how much the big upgrade, the next upgrade cost. It might be more like 25 for the rod, maybe 25 for the silver. So we may be a ways away still, but we'll see. The other thing we could upgrade is our net size. Especially for this spot, it is really nice to have one of the nicer keep nets. Because part of the thing that challenges your efficiency in this spot is how often you have to go back. So, but a buddy of mine was fishing much closer to camp, and he was catching a lot of nice bream, and it looked like there was some sterlet there too. So it might be that there's some options closer to camp, which would make it going and emptying your net a lot easier, not a lot less disruptive. Oh, I forgot we still have mollusk out. That's right. So this is going to be a little sterlet, like maybe like a 2-3 kilo. I don't know. Definitely doesn't feel like that 5.5 did. I can't see what the fish is. That's a bream. It's actually a bream. It's a nice one. I'm trying to decide if I want to... What are we at? 36. We only need 3 kilos left, so maybe we just go for bream on both. Yeah, we're getting the silver bream for the quest here pretty quick, aren't we? Which is nice. I'm so indecisive about this. Oh, I wasn't using carp hooks. I usually use carp hooks for the sterlet. I don't know that it really matters, but get this out in the deeper part. See if we can catch a nice bream on this one. This is going to be getting pretty close to the daily. Is that an eyed? Yeah. Decent little eyed as well. I've got to remember to replace that feeder cage. That's driving me crazy. Not having a nicer feeder cage. Ew. What is that bream? That's supposed to be a silver, not a regular bream on the cheese. We do occasionally catch bream though. With those zero hooks, they're very likely to be small like that. Quick bites on the cheese. I like it. You might be able to do like size 1 hooks with cheese. I'd be curious. You might be slow the bite rate down, but you might get really like kilo plus silvers. I don't know. I haven't really tried that, at least not that I remember or recently. I also would be curious to compare the prices of, you know, like a 1 kilo silver bream versus a 3 kilo bream. Like, you know, what's the price difference there? This might finish the supply quest, which would be nice. There we go. Oh, income quest for silver bream? And an experience quest for silver bream. Let's see if we can keep them going like we have had them. We could even put cheese on one of the other rods too, maybe. Surprised the bream aren't more active right now, but... So we need 4 more silvers. But that's 40 more silver for, you know, 4 little silver bream with that income quest. Might as well do it since we're still finishing up daily anyway. Unless they dry up at night. I don't think silver bream stop biting at night, but let's see. You might also be able to catch burbot. I think my buddy was catching burbot over at the spot near the camp, so if you use like crayfish tails, you might get burbot here as well. It just feels like this is a really nice spot for a lot of different fishing. I haven't tried it this time around, but last time I played this game, I would sometimes come over here to, you know, this little river that feeds the big river, and just put dough and stuff in. You catch the normal like crucians and that kind of stuff over there. Maybe carp too. I don't know. There are carp on this map, but I'm not sure kind of what they're, how plentiful they are. Another nice bream. That did the daily quest. That's huge. Yeah, we're up to almost 1,500 silver. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can finish this off. Yeah, we'll do lucky fishing, I guess. Just a little short cast. I'll be curious to see if that second rod will keep up with the third rod for the silver bream, because it is a lot thicker leader, you know, so it could affect the bite rate, but maybe not. Hopefully not. I haven't figured out how much those things matter in this game compared to what I'm used to in RF4. I suspect they matter less in some cases, but I don't know for sure. Whale. Yeah, we just need to fully... We need to fully embrace cheese. And we also are going to have to make room. So let's do... Does that make room for us to... I don't think that hide is going to be worth that much. Yes, now we'll have room. So if your net's completely full like ours was, you can't even take quest fish. There we go. There we go. 3 more silvers. Not really worried about the experience as much, but the silver quest, the income quest is nice. So you see we're getting silvers just like right here in front of us. I mean, you don't have to cast it far. So we need to remember to get the basket, which I'm sure they sell them at Ukraine. Hopefully they do, because they don't sell them here. They don't sell them here, but I bet they do sell them at Ukraine, since that's kind of like a wild carp and other stuff spot too. But there's lots of carp there. I think wild and grass are pretty, I mean, they're all over the place there, but again, it's been a long time since I fished at the Ukraine. Oh, don't stop on me now, silvers. Well, now the middle rod's the one that's just going off. One more. It'll be interesting to see what a full net. Only 1 sterlet, and none of the breams are like super special blues or anything, so, but it's fine. I mean, every little bit helps, right? But fishing something the size of sterlet, obviously carp, it's even worse, but this little net that we have, it fills up so fast. It can only hold 20 kilos. How much can the starter one hold? 10 kilos, goodness. This does not seem like a tiny silver. But we can't keep it or we'll be maxed out. You know what? Let's keep it without quest. And that filled us up again. But let's go ahead and go to cutting table and... What's our smallest? 1.8? 1.883. Alright, now we can compare a large silver to a regular bream. Dang it. Alright, let's just finish it. That's fine. We just gotta finish it. We could keep going forever. So nice to be able to fast travel on these maps, some of these maps at least. Okay, let's see. So the large sterlet is worth 59 silver. Regular bream 16, 15, 13. The large silver is only 8. So the large silver is about equivalent to almost a 2 kilo bream. But in the 3 kilo range, it's worth twice as much. So this little 20 kilo net fillet, at least this time we got 120 silver. But you could get, you know, between 3 and 4. Well, it depends on what size sterlets you got. But, you know, you could get that up to maybe like 200 to between 200 and 300 probably if you had a really lucky like sterlet run. Okay. Let's go to the Ukraine for the first time. Ukraine is level 12. What's after Ukraine? Poland is 15. Is that what's next? I think so. All right. Ooh, 25 silver. Traveling is getting more and more expensive. I've got so many memories from this map too. These two maps were the ones that I spent the most time at last time around. I wonder what this comp is right now. Catch Rudd, total weight. Interesting. What are, we have to use stick? What's Rudd bite on? Larva bark beetle? I mean, I know this is like silly, but I'm really wondering. I don't think I have bark beetle. Okay, first of all, there's not much time left, so I need to kind of hurry if I'm actually going to try to do this. All right, 30 of those. I'm just curious. I've never participated in one of these things before. We also want these. Another 30-gram basket. And I'll come back and look at the prices of everything in just a second. Why can't I pull out? Oh, yeah. So what's the 2 kilos? Do they sell 2 kilo line? Can we like max out our strength here? How much time is left on the tournament? 18 minutes. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, are there some of these tournaments that like not anyone participates? Could I just like sneak a win here? Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, look at this line. That's awesome. I don't know what it is, but I want to look at it. Line Star 2 kilo. A little nicer than the starter stuff, maybe. All right, let's try it. $2 kilo float. I don't want to use that float. Do I have to? Can I take this one off? Let's take all of this off. No, I can't use that one. Float load. I don't know what that means. Hook. Definitely size 0. Bait. Bark beetle larva. Are there not other floats that I could use with that? So this is the one. No, which one do I have in my bag? 2 gram? They don't even sell the... Maybe you can only use that. Is there a nicer stick rod, by the way? Stick rods. Yeah, there are some. They're a little pricey, though. I don't need to do all that. Let's just see if... okay, so 2 things. What's the depth here? For Rudd, let's try 85. Let's just go right here. Can I set this down? Yeah. And then on this one, I want to see, I think back in the day, you could catch crayfish tails. I don't remember what else, just like right here off the dock. It's hard to shallow cast with that picker. It really goes far. All right. Now, what bait are we going to use to try to catch carp? We can at least try to get this set up real quick. Imitation. I think it's the mint that we want to use here. And do they have attractants? Carp. Yeah, we could just use regular carp, huh? All right. Are we getting a bite? It's kind of a long time to not be getting a bite on that. All right, let's see what we caught here. It's a leech. I think it's going to be leech and crayfish tails, if I'm remembering correctly. And I may not be. All right, let's just try it out here for fun. You know, they may just not be around this area. I just don't know, but it's worth a little experimentation here since we're recording a video and all, right? Okay, for carp over here, we want to go carp to carp honey, I guess. Cage, 30 gram, bait, mint. I don't know if we want carp honey or not, but we'll try it. And let's lower that friction brake a little bit. And let's just throw it all the way out there. I don't really remember, I don't really know what to expect here, but holy cow, that went a long way. 5 meter depth. Yeah, we're getting it out there in the deep stuff. So no bites here either, huh? Oh, hold on. Please be a road. Oh, it's a loach. All right. We could probably go. We could probably go much deeper, huh? There's like a shelf right there. Let's go to like 1.5. It's also the middle of the night. Is that going to ruin the chance to... catch a, Ooh, we got something. A large loach. No, I don't want a loach. I really don't want a loach. We want a, what was it, Rudd? Does only the winner get a prize? First place, second, so there's third places. But we have to get at least one. We have to at least get one, right? I also ought to look and see what's on this map. I don't know if the carp are going to be biting overnight like this. The Rudd may not either. Will it still be running in the morning? Maybe we'll catch a Rudd in the morning. I don't know, but let's try right out here. That may not be deep enough. We'll see. I'm hoping we see crayfish tail. That's what we're hoping for here, is to occasionally get... It's another leech. I thought there were crayfish tail here. I might have thought wrong. It looks like that is a good depth for this spot. Nothing yet on the carp yet either, though, huh? Alright, let's look at fish on lake real quick. Silver bream here as well, so bream at night maybe. Wild carp, that's what we're going for. Bleak, zander, grass pike, we'll see some of those. Not grass pike, grass carp, we'll see some of those as well. Tench. Oh, I don't remember silver carp motley being at the dock, but I could be wrong. Silver carp white. Those could have been added. There's narrow crayfish, so they are here. Bream. So that's a redbook fish. Persian sturgeon redbook fish. Mollusk, rough, roach. You know, rudd might be in certain spots, to be honest. Did we still get that fish? Nope. Alright, let's do it again. I missed the bite. Totally missed the bite. Maybe we should go try over there, like in those lilies, around the lilies maybe. See if rudd are over there. I should also look at the quest. I should also accept the daily quest. Rammed. I don't know about rammed. I don't remember how to catch those. There's a lot of rammed quests right now. Grass carp for experience, but I don't really care about that. Let's see if we get a new income quest in a minute here. Oh look, someone's catching rudd. Level 28. Is that the only person? I've only see one rudd. 418 gram rudd. We're gonna feel that on that little stick rod. If we can find one. Come on, just don't be a loach. Yes. Now, does it auto-enter you into this? I think it does, right? I'm assuming, because there's no way to click in. Who knew we would come to this map and fish for rudd? I'm tempted just to leave it at that. Like, I just was kind of thinking, like, hey, maybe there's just not many people doing it. And we'll get some free, some easy tournament tokens. Come on, crayfish tail. Alright, I'm going to move it up a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Whatever it is, I think we're going to be able to get it in. Now, I don't know why. Like, I don't remember what my gear was like when I started doing wild carp fishing, or if it was mostly grass carp that caused me to do this, but I do know that a lot of times we would jump in the boat and go catch them that way. But this doesn't feel like something I would need to do that for. So maybe this is just a smaller one, or maybe something, maybe again, maybe my gear's different now. I mean, I don't know. But this is the main attraction here, is catching these grass and wilds off the dock. At least it used to be. I don't know what other nice spots are on this map. I'll have to do some experimentation, and also maybe kind of listen to the community as well, see if other people have suggestions for other spots here. Yeah, this guy's coming in though. Looks like a wild carp to me. Looks like a decent one. Yeah, and that's only green, so they probably do get a little big. Alright, so is that the same person that caught the last rudd? How do I... Is there a way to scroll up in chat? There we go. Oh, it can't... No, different people. So there's at least 2 other people catching rudd, which means if there's a third, I have no chance. If they've been here for very long, you know? Seeing a lot of people catch those rammed fish, whatever they are. I don't know if you have to go to a different location to get those, or if they're here off the dock as well. This is a pretty big map. I mean, there's lots of little like places you can go out, and then down here there's a dock there. I guess you can walk to it, it looks like. And then there's these deep spots here out, though, that I guess you can fish off the boat. I don't know. Interesting. Of course, we do have a second carp rod. We could set up both of them doing this, and during the day at least, I think it's a good enough bite rate that 2 carp rods doing this, and then 1 trying to catch, well, all we've been catching is leech, but figure out if we can find crayfish somewhere. Maybe I ought to double check the record, see what crayfish is caught on. Maybe I'm not remembering right on the bait that actually catches them, or maybe they'll pick up during the day. Hopefully I'll... Oh, there's only 3 minutes left in this little rudd thing, so... I'm really curious to see what happens when it's over. Ooh, wait, hold on. Did I screw up that bite? Are you kidding me? That's frustrating. I think I grabbed it too fast. It's where you can really feel how these reels don't have much power. They can protect the line from getting pulled out as long as the fish isn't too strong, but you're not reeling very quickly. And in some cases, I'm guessing it'd be more like a really have to wear out the fish before you could start to pull it in much. So getting 96 XP per fish. Man, this comp's going to end before it's daytime, so I can see if, like, you know, how frequent they actually would bite on this. Income, nothing we're gonna go for. Ooh, 4, you get 3 bait fish though. Yeah, I don't think we'd want that. We want the silver. Speaking of which, I'm curious to go see what they sell for, but we've got 30 seconds left, so let's just see this to the end of the comp here. I just want to see results. Like, I just hope that I can confirm that I was actually counted as in the comp from catching that one little rud. Ooh. Wait, what does that mean? Plus 30. Where's my currency? No? What does 30 plus mean? Let's see. I can look at info. Oh, this just started. Oh, that was the countdown to when it started, maybe? Oh, crap. Did I just miss another fish? Holy cow. I'm so confused, y'all. I really am. Alright, it's daytime now. Maybe we'll stand a better chance. We haven't caught anything on this in so long. My memory of it is it's more like back here, though. Alright, let's just see real fast what the wild carp are worth. $18, $17, so pretty nice. Let's sell those, because I don't know about... Is that bobber moving? Float? No. Because I don't know if... I'm not sure if there's anything cutting table we can do here. Bait fish. Yeah, there we go. And then we've got some leeches to make. Alright. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to go 30 more minutes on the video. That's interesting. Like, I'll have to go back and actually look at the video to see how to determine that, you know, it hasn't started yet, basically. Like, the countdown, I guess, was to when it started, not to... still another leech. I was going to look at the records, wasn't I? Alright, there's a lot I got to remember. And narrow crayfish, fish offals. Ooh, that's what leech. I wonder if you're supposed to use fish offals for crayfish. Maybe you are. I don't remember. But anyway, I think I should go ahead and wrap this video up. I'll try to remember to update you if I caught any rough next time I have a video. But this is the main thing I wanted to show you is carp fishing here. And I'll do a lot more of this. And I'm sure in the next video or in another video soon, we'll be carp fishing here because I want to kind of, you know, get back into the wild carp and possibly grass carp that you can catch in this spot and try some different boilies and setups and stuff. But as always, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Peace out.